Do I have insomnia? Well, if that's something you're asking and suffering from, in this short podcast, I'll share 10 sure things to help you sleep tonight. And the best part is that they're really super simple. You need an insomnia cure? Well, this works. Welcome to the Best Years podcast. This is Dr. Darlene speaking to Generation X and baby boomers who want more. I'll share power, skills, and tools with you to get your mojo back and love your life. Can't sleep? That's awful. It ruins your day. It ruins your life. It's frustrating. There's no rejuvenation. You may be ornery. And you may not know that you're not sleeping as a result during the day of your orneriness and discomfort. Yet when you go to bed, you know that horrible feeling of tossing and turning and getting up and down and watching TV in the middle of the night and pacing the halls and thinking, okay, fine, I'm just going to get up and get things done. It's super frustrating in comparison to going to bed and waking up in the morning. My grandson said, Nana, as I tuck him in, Nana, I'm going to teleport till morning. Oh my gosh, teleport till morning. How cute is that from a 6-year-old? And that's what we're going to learn today, is how to lay down at night and teleport till morning. Before we get going, I need you to acknowledge there may be something medical, such as sleep apnea, etc. So if that's the case, this isn't necessarily the right podcast. This is more about information for the average person that has a lot on their minds and just can't seem to let go. So make sure you check out something that may be medical. So with that in mind, don't you wonder, why can't I sleep through the night? The truth is, in the olden days, people used to sleep with the sun. And that's really what we're supposed to do. I've got a couple, I call them hippie kids, with all due respect and love, that live off grid, and they get up with the sun and they go to bed with the sun, and sometimes use candles at night. They're so cool. They're really fun to visit. And candles are even intruding in the night, and they say it works best that when the sun goes down, they go to bed. And that's how the plants do it. They go to bed when the sun goes down. So that's what we're supposed to do. And you know what? Here we are. We're all screwed up. And since we're all screwed up, we have to make allowances for that and understand what's up so we can change it and teleport till morning. So if I was going to be a fortune teller based on the thousands of clients I've had and worked with, I'm going to guess that you have a different routine every single night. Some nights you go to bed this time, that time. Sometimes you wear this, sometimes you don't. Sometimes you sleep here, sometimes there. You eat randomly. You're not sure when you eat, before bed or not. And you have lots and lots on your mind, projects to do, and you sit on your bed and do lots of things on your bed during the day. Am I right? I'm probably pretty right. So, as you listen up with a pen and paper to write these 10 steps down, you're going to hear my insomnia remedies, or insomnia cure, as I like to call it. They're simply things to help you sleep that work. And after you hear them, you might say, oh, duh. I could have thought of that. Well, I'm pretty sure you could have. And all I've done is compile them into 10 things. Are you ready? Okay, number 1, don't do anything on your bed but sleep. Nothing. Only sleeping. Don't fold your laundry. Don't study. Don't read. Nothing. Just sleeping and having sex. Fine. But the bed is for nighttime and sleeping. Got it? Number 2, very important. And by the way, these are kind of out of order. I kind of attempted to put them in order, yet they're a little maybe out of order-ish for specific people. So the second thing is to daily plan for your tomorrow about an hour before bed. Sit down, and all good business people know this. What do you do when you wake up in the morning? I know that my day is like a Rubik's Cube. I'm maneuvering things and figuring things out. So if I just forget about it and come back tomorrow, I pick up my metaphorical Rubik's Cube and I don't know where I am. I got to rethink, okay, what was the priority? So daily planning you write down metaphorically where that Rubik's Cube is so that tomorrow you can just hit it. And you can check the things off that you've done and that you're done for today. Let it go. Now, if you've got a job like a multi-level that never sleeps, I would recommend having a period of time where it sleeps. And mentally, you put it over there. And on your paper, you put it over there. Because I don't want to think about you from tonight until I wake up in the morning. Now, if you want to think about it all night, then you probably won't sleep very well. But that's up to you to decide. Your unconscious will definitely work on it as you sleep, even if you mentally and emotionally, logically, and time managemently put it aside. So that's number 2, daily plan for tomorrow. Number 3, this is one that people struggle with. Don't drink or eat 2 hours before bed. You know, that yummy last thing you're going to eat, like the donut at midnight, Well, you can choose that and choose not to sleep. So these are all choices. Everything, I always say, we choose our life. We engineer our life, and we have choices. And if I go to bed on the edge of hunger, it's a key for me. Just that little edge, not hungry, but just the edge of it. That's what works. So don't eat or drink 2 hours before bed. And I mean alcohol as well. And by the way, Google it and learn more about it. I know that alcohol will obviously relaxes us, and nothing like a nice glass of wine right before bed. But especially with hard alcohols, they relax you for a minute, but then there's an opposite effect as well later on. So it doesn't work like we think it does. So just kind of save that a couple hours before bed. Number 4, have the same routine every night, the same routine every night, the same routine every night, the same routine. You take your makeup off, or maybe you shave at night, maybe guys, what's your routine? Right before bed, have a ritual of, I do the makeup, I put my eyelash conditioner on, or I take a bath, or I read in that chair, not in bed. Don't read in your bed. So what's your routine? Have the same routine every night. Number 5, oh my gosh, make this in caps. Don't open any nasty emails or texts from your ex after 6 p.m. Anything drama, we're not doing it after 6 p.m. If your grown kids call and say, Mom, I need to talk to you, and say, unless it's 911, okay, 811 and 911, I'll talk to you now. But if it's below that, then I'll call you at 9 a.m. tomorrow or 6 a.m. No drama at night. No nasty emails. Let it go. We're not doing it. We're not doing that phone call after 6 p.m. And that is a miracle in itself. Number 6, get a notepad and pencil and put it by your bed. Probably a medium to small size notepad. Well, you might need a big one when you hear what this is. What you do is, now it's time for bed. You've done your routine, and now it's time. And you have that teeny, teeny, teeny edge of hunger. Your bed is like only for sleeping, so it's anchored in. You're so excited. You sit on your bed, and you sit. You hold your pad of paper, and you write everything that's in your brain. Go. Sister's mad at me, brothers, my kids, my grandson I've got to go to, I've got to make this, I've got to do this party, I've got to say I'm sorry to so-and-so. Oh gosh, I got to do the invoices. This is not necessarily a to-do list. It's more of a get it out of your conscious mind list. So if there are some to-do items in your conscious mind, then put them on the paper. Keep going, keep going. I've had people do 2 pages of a legal pad, 2 columns, right before bed. Hello? No wonder you're not sleeping. So as you write, keep writing until there ain't nothing left. Clear that conscious mind. And you might even dip a little into the unconscious, things that were trying to get attention from you, but couldn't because there was so much on the conscious. So now you clear the conscious. The unconscious is like, oh, that's right. Something bad happened today and I feel bad about it. Write it down. I feel bad about the thing that happened today. Feelings, thoughts, emotions. And if you have to keep saying the thing, let's say you're breaking up with a boyfriend or girlfriend. which is one of the hardest things on the list of things to go through. And you'll write their name down, and you write 10 other things, and then they pop up again. Write their name down again. Write their name down again, and even the categories of what you need to write down about them, such as, I feel lonely without so-and-so. I feel betrayed by so-and-so. Betrayed, lonely, can't forgive, etc., etc. And clear that conscious mind, then lay down and start to relax. And this is the key. Keep holding your notepad. Don't put your notepad down because you're going to think of more. And that's why I use a pencil, not a pen. If I said pen, I meant pencil, because you're laying down and you just thought of more things to do. Oh yeah. So then you don't want to sit up. So you write it with your pad above your head, and you write the next thing, and you write the next thing. And then you think, okay, I'm going to set my pad down now. And then you can't really set your pad down now because you thought of more things. And then finally you set your pad down and you start to get in your position, and then you think of more things. Grab your pad, write the more things, set the pad down, start to get in your position. Oh my gosh, get the pad, thought of more things. And I'm telling you, if you do all of these 10 things I'm going to share today, this part will get smaller and smaller because your body and your mind will know that it's painful to pick that pad back up, so it will hurry and dump faster tomorrow and the next day. It's kind of cool. It's kind of interesting. And in the comments below, I want you to give me feedback about this and if it's true what I'm seeing. So after maybe the 5th, 6th night, you'll be dumping your head faster and faster. So cool. So now your mind is completely empty. What's that like? Now you're going to get in your sleeping position. One time I broke my arm. My adult son, was kind of taking care of me because we were on vacation. And so as he put me to bed, and this is more than usual because I had the broken arm, had to have the pillow under it, had to have it leaning against something. And he goes, Mom, putting you into bed is like putting together a puzzle. And so I think about that every night because it kind of is a puzzle. You know, the head pillow, the pillow between your knees, got to have your pillow that you're hugging all night, or your man or woman or partner. So you've got this position, this puzzle, and you all know the fall asleep position. If you're with a partner and you're snuggling, most couples at some point go, okay, fine, I'm turning to my sleep position. So whatever that sleep position is, you know what it is. Have an exact sleep position. So that's a whole lot to think about and discover what is your exact, I'm done, sleep position. So get in that. Number 8. As you're in your sleep position, I want you to smile. Even if your brain doesn't want to, your whole face is going to smile. Kind of like a little baby going to sleep, just a little smile. Think about it. No one's going to bug you now. You've time managed this time. You're prepared for tomorrow. Let go and go. Now, number 9, you know what happened to many people. Is it about 4 o'clock, you wake up. Now, if you don't, just ignore this next part. Go la 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 and don't listen to me. But at 4 o'clock, if you wake up, and you know you're to lay there, what do? You guessed it. You grab your pad, you turn your light on, or your iPhone, your phone, and you shine the light, and you pick up that darn pad of paper and you write again. Write down all the things that are now in your mind that your unconscious was whirling around and threw into your conscious mind, woke you up, and you write it all down again. And let me tell you, this is the hardest part for me to walk my talk. Eating late is hard for me too. And this one for me specifically, because I do not want to turn the light on, sit up, and get that pad of paper. And so you lay there and suffer. Well, if you just want to say, okay, look, this is not working. So just do it. So get your pad, dump your brain, just do it. Same thing, nothing left. Get back in your puzzle, lay down, and smile. Number 10, teleport till morning with all your strength, with all your resources, with you, the person who's most important in your life, because without you, you have nothing. Living a life that works. Living the best years of your life, whatever age you are, especially as you age, and know that things are coming together for you in your life. You're more there for your grandkids, your work, your colleagues, your coworkers, your company. So live the best years fully and completely. I'd appreciate comments below letting me know how this worked for you. And I really appreciate you taking time and honoring me to share whatever I happen to know with you. And I really bless you with your sleep tonight as you relax and let go of all that you don't need. Thanks for joining. Talk soon. If you like what you've heard, please subscribe to my channel so we can hang out. Also go to www.whatstopsyou.com for notes to this podcast and learn more power skills to indeed live the best years of your life.